Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today let us learn about the subject full stack development. Now let us learn about the topic MVT development pattern. The model view template development pattern is a design architecture commonly used in web development frameworks like Django. In this pattern, the model represents the data and the business logic of the application. The view is responsible for processing the data and managing the application's user interface. And the template is used to define the HTML layout and presentation. This separation of concerns helps in organizing the code more efficiently, making it easier to manage, scale, and maintain the application. Understanding the model component. Data representation. The model acts as the backbone of your application. It defines the structure of data used and handles interactions with the database, such as storing, retrieving, and updating data. Object-oriented design. Models are often implemented as classes, leveraging object-oriented principles to create reusable and extensible data structures. Database integration. Models interact with the database through a ORM, object relational mapper, that maps database tables to Python classes, simplifying data manipulation. Defining the view component. User interface logic. The view component handles the presentation and interaction logic of your application, defining how data is displayed to the user and how user input is processed. Data retrieval and processing. Views fetch data from the model, potentially performing some data manipulation, and then send it to the template for rendering. User input handling. Weaves receive user input such as form submission, validate it, and trigger actions based on user interactions such as saving data to the database. URL mapping. Weaves are associated with specific URLs defining which weave function should be executed for a given web request. Implementing the template component, HTML structures. Templates are primarily written in HTML, defining the layout and structure of the web page, including placeholders for dynamic content. Template language. Template incorporate a template language such as Jinja 2 and Django that allows you to insert dynamic data from the view component, rendering the display. The view component sends data to the template, which uses the template to render the dynamic content and generate the final HTML response. Handling URL routing in MVT. URL mapping. Django's URL routing system defines how incoming web requests are matched to specific views. Regular expressions. URL patterns are often defined using regular expressions, allowing for flexibility in matching different URL structures. Each URL pattern view association. Each URL pattern is associated with a specific view to be executed when a matching request is received. Leveraging the Django admin interface, user-friendly interface, provides a convenient graphical interface for managing and editing data in your database. Automatic generation. Django automatically generates an admin interface for models that have been defined. Security. Built-in authentication and authorization mechanisms ensure secure access to administrative functionality. Integrating forms and validation in MVT. Form creation. Django provides tools for creating forms, defining fields, and customizing their appearances. Data validation. Forms can enforce data validation rules, ensuring that user input meets predefined requirements, reducing errors, and improving data quality. Submission handling. Forms facilitate handling user submission, processing data, and the user input, performance of user input. Rendering dynamic content with templates. User specific data. Templates can dynamically display data relevant to individual users such as personalized greetings, user profiles, or shopping carts. Content management. Templates allow you to easily display and manage as blog posts, new articles, or product listings. Optimizing performance in MVT applications. Caching. Implementing caching strategies to store frequently accessed data in memory, reducing database queries and improving response times. Database optimization. Optimize database queries, database indexes, and database configurations to enhance performance. Code optimization. Identify and optimize slow or inefficient code sections using profiling tools and best practices to improve performance. Content Delivery Network (CDNs). Leverage CDNs to disturb static assets like CSS files across multiple servers, reduces loading time for users. Deployment and scaling MVT projects. Deployment options. Explore various deployment methods such as deploying to a cloud platform, a virtual private server, or a local server. Scaling strategies. Implement strategies like load balancing, horizontal scaling, and caching to handle increasing traffic and user demands. Monitoring and maintenance. Set up monitoring tools to track application performance and bottlenecks. Regularly update and maintain the application stability. Thank you.